Alright, so in this video, as promised, I'm going to show you how to supercharge your Tinder account. Now I want you to keep in mind that supercharging it will be very effective, however, it is a bit time consuming. And you also need to understand how this works. So the Tinder matching algorithm and the ELO score is assigned to you based on a number of factors that determine what profile is shown to you, how prominently you'll stack up. Thereby, it very much affects with whom you have ever had the possibility of matching. So let's touch on some of the factors that affect your score ranking visibility. So everyone knows that noobs get a noob boost. So basically when you first open your profile, for the first couple days, you're gonna get a big audience. Your inbox is going to blow up. You're going to be like, wow, this app is great. During that time, an actual ELO score is going to be calculated for you. Once the boosters run out, then it's going to figure out what visibility it's going to give you to the audience. So the way the score kind of works is not really 1 to 10 on attractiveness. It's more like if you've been determined a 6, you're going to be regularly shown to 5s and 7 and rarely greater than 7 or less than 5 rated people and vice versa. Now it is possible to influence your scores through the lifetime of your account, so make sure that you put your best pictures up. And absolute worst case scenario, you could always reset your account. That way you could get a new shot with all the people who didn't like you the first time. So the way that Tinder kind of works is a combination of the percentage of people who like you as a whole and people's own rating is some things that determine who you're going to see. What a lot of people don't know is that swiping to the right on everyone will get you penalized than being too picky. A right swipe quota of about 30 to 70% seems to be the sweet spot, although it does seem to be disabled with the paid boost. And it's also very important to message everybody. Basically, you're not going to get shown to more people. Another drawback of swiping right on everybody is the chance of bricking your account. Swiping too often per day or hour may get you marked as a bot by Tinder and shadow ban, or very low score, rendering you almost invisible. Now, most of this information that I found online is speculative and from my own personal experience. Let's go ahead and get your account supercharged. The first thing you're going to need is a Facebook account. In the last video, I talked about the first-hand and second-hand connections. So basically, the more friends you have, the better chance you have at finding someone new and interesting. On this account right here, I have 904 friends, and this will give me a bigger pool to pull from. Another neat trick is going to be in the interest of your account. One place where you might find some common ground would be in your check-ins. So I regularly check in to different places online, and this is just one more place where if they've also checked in, perhaps Tinder is going to go ahead and show us to each other. You can also add sports teams. There may be the woman of your dreams who, unfortunately, likes a different sports team as you do. If you don't have that sport team in your likes, you're not going to have the chance to go ahead and get that common connection. So add all of the teams. As you can see here in the movie section, I have watched 213 movies. Now, in my lifetime, I probably watched a lot more than that. However, before I supercharged my account, I only had maybe a few in here. So it doesn't matter if you like the movie or not. Again, this isn't about your interests anymore. This is about supercharging your account so that you can get a bigger pool. Now in the TV show section, I only have 50 in here, but just looking at it, I'm not a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer watcher. I did watch Sesame Street as a child. It's not something that I would normally post. This was just something that I pulled off of a list somewhere online, and this is what I got. They also have a book section, so what I would do is go online and find the best-selling books of all time. Find a list of at least 100 and go ahead and supercharge that account. So now you might be wondering, how am I supposed to get this list? And the answer very simply is Google. Alright, so here goes a list right now of 100 best movies of all time. Alright, so number 1 on the list would be Tootsie. So here you could easily copy it and then paste it into your profile under the movie section, and now it's been added to my likes. Another great section is your likes section, and you can like just about anything here. Maybe you want to search for best movie artists of all time. Here's a list, and all I gotta do is copy and then paste it into my likes. Here's Tom Hanks. I already liked him. but I didn't like this one, or this one, or this one. All right, so we got Tom Hanks in there. And if the woman also likes Tom Hanks, I got a good possibility that Tinder may try to set us up. There's Marlon Brando, which I already like. We're gonna go ahead and also like this Marlon Brando photographs. And we're gonna go ahead and like Jack Nicholson, Betty Davis, Robert De Niro, Katharine Hepburn, James Stewart, Anthony Hopkins, Dustin Hoffman, and Audrey Hepburn. So I think you get the idea here. Fill it up with as many likes as you can. And you have the different categories. Again, you have your movies. So if there's movies that you want to add, go ahead and add as many as you can. TV shows, I only have 5. Music, I have 114. Alright, so another great way to supercharge your Tinder account is to connect it to an active Instagram account. If we click on this profile right here, and if we scroll down, it'll take us to her Instagram photos. Alright, after scrolling down, I can get to her Instagram photos. And if I slide through her photos, we see that the very last option is to go ahead and view more on Instagram. So I can go ahead and start following her. After you followed her on Instagram, you can come back and give her a like on Tinder. The reason that I like this technique is that even if we don't match on Tinder, perhaps she'll follow me on Instagram, and that may lead to an interesting conversation in the DMs. It goes down in the field, it go down, it go down in the field, it go down, it go. We definitely appreciate you checking us out. With an intense feeling of deep affection, tenderness, and warmth, we hope that you will find that person that you can love who feels the same way as you do.